What it do, everybody? It's your boy, Johnny B. We on JonnyBeeTV. Real quick, man, I want y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more great content. Appreciate y'all. JonnyBeeTV. Let's get it. Yo, what it do, everybody? Y'all know what it is. We back with another exclusive, man. It's your boy, Johnny B. We on JonnyBeeTV, man. I got a very special guest, man. One of my brothers, man, through the years. I ain't gonna lie, I love what you doing. But, man, Mark Pace in the building, man. If you know, you know, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, coolin', bro. Cool, bro. Happy to be here, man.
Always happy to, like we spoke off camera, but it's gonna be more often. But I said, man, it's brothers on and off the camera, man. I love what you're doing with the podcast.
Appreciate you, bro.
I wanted to ask you, 252, or no, 525. I'm sorry, 525. What's the meaning of 525 in Cut Talk?
So it's just, man, getting it out the mud, bro. Just a lot of people got loose change, bro, in their pockets around the house and don't do anything with it, bro. But if you add that change up, man, you probably got like $50 in change that you throwing away. So I feel like that was the mentality for my life. You know what I'm saying? Getting it how I get it, man. Making sure I pay attention to the little things. And like 5 quarters worth more than $1. On volume, you know what I'm saying? Them 5 quarters, bro. So I had to just throw that into the name, man. So that's how it came about, man.
Okay, that's slick. I most definitely wanted to ask you that. Oh God, that's slick. I knew it was a meaning behind it.
I gotta keep that in the name, bro. Yeah.
So hey, it's summertime, it's Milwaukee. One thing I'll say about Milwaukee as far as the weather, wintertime we go through it. But summertime, we got that perfect weather almost. It'd be 75. You know what I'm saying? The hottest it might get is like 90. But we got the lake, we got good vibes overall. You know what I'm saying? We're not even shining a light on the other stuff. But just for the summertime, what's your vibe usually on the summertime?
Bro, because my hours is long, man, I try to take advantage of the weather, you know what I'm saying, when I'm off. So like, getting out, going for walks with the family, man, getting ice cream with the family, man, when I can, throwing some meat on the grill, man, shooting the pill on the hoop when I can outside, man, just trying to take advantage of all that stuff. You know, we limited. But like nothing too crazy, man. Like I said, I'm a family man now, so just trying to do as much as I can with them outside. So just that's it, bro. Really.
As far as a young man, you know what I'm saying? You're a young man and you've been in this marriage life. Just overall, tell me, because I feel like that's important in our community.
For sure.
And that's something I'm looking to take on. So I might ask you some
You're
questions.
on your way,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? More on this. But just as far as, you know what I'm saying, being a young married man, how is that for you? Just, you know what I'm saying, the adventure of that.
I think with my situation, bro, I'm with the right person. And like, man, I got peace at home with my wife. It just make everything so much easier. And I lean on her for some stuff. In terms of like discipline and being stern with the kids, you know, I got to step up and take care of that responsibility. But in terms of just like swagger, showing them how to dress, showing them how to be a lady, respectful, carry themselves, my wife, you know what I'm saying, I lean on her with that stuff. So, man, it's a wonderful thing, bro. You know, ups and downs. But I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. I love my wife. I love what she got going on. I love how she just maintains, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do without her, man. So like I said, I would just tell anybody, marriage is dope, but just take your time and make sure you with the right one. Before you get into that, man, because you don't want to be dealing with, you know,
it's a lot.
Divorce and this person get this and all, you know what I mean.
That's a fact. You have kids with the right person. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can relate on. So I feel on that, and marry the right person for your peace.
And bro, just be friends with her. Know how when the kids is asleep and y'all got downtime, man, take that time to just hang out. Like hang out, watch a movie, goof around with each other. That'd be the best time, bro. You know what I'm saying? The kids finally sleep. You got an hour with your son, with your lady, and y'all just being goofy, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's real.
Man.
In your perspective, you see, because I can relate, I've been in a relationship for a minute, you know what I'm saying? That's my lady and we have a family. But in your perspective on how just social media is towards relationships and like they advise the stuff always, you know what I'm saying? Or always be like in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? How do you and your lady respond to like, how do y'all look at the internet world, how they put out marriages and relationships?
Like I said, bro, last pod when I was with you, bro, know when to turn that off, man.
Okay, that's important.
Hey, bro, like, your household got to be strong. And the bond between the two of y'all got to be in that household, and sometimes the outer world got to stay outside. So I feel like, bro, if you focused on what you got going on with your lady and y'all building and y'all got that strong together, that outside noise with social media and all that, bro, it's, you know, it's entertainment at the end of the day, but it's also irrelevant to your situation. But it is easy to like fall into that though. Like you see such and such doing that, and then you asking your partner, why you don't ever do that with me? Like, oh, why you don't? Like, man.
Even with the male podcast, I feel like they put women in a negative light too a lot.
And you know what it is, bro? And this real, you can relate, bro. That's YouTube.
Yeah.
That's YouTube. It's trending to say something crazy about a woman. A woman gets some clicks now, you know what I'm saying? You got a buzz. You got traction, bro. I ain't willing to do that. That's not my situation with my lady. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
And then I come home, she looking at me crazy.
Like, you agree with that?
Like, no, baby, it was just for the, like, so nah.
Thanks. Thanks. All right, getting into some sports a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, we both share a love for basketball. You know what I'm saying? Getting into with the youth in Milwaukee, Team Hero. Shout out Team Hero.
Oh, for real,
They 16 and under, made it to the P-Jam Final Four. Big accomplishment for them. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out Corey Lucius. Shout out head coach Chuck Smith. Congratulations to y'all and all the kids that participated. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Your perspective on, you know what I'm saying, just the growth of that and their achievement making it to the Final Four. How do you feel about that?
Flowers to all of them, man. The kids on that team, and like, you know, Dooney definitely a standout Milwaukee on doing his thing. Something Khan, little brother, I think Kajer, him doing his thing, and just
I didn't know he was 6'9".
Yeah, loaded team, burner, bro. So loaded team, and just, you know, Corey. Everybody know who Corey is, and just having his impact. But I gotta give Chuck his flowers. Gotta give Chuck his flowers. How he moving, just his mindset. You know what I'm saying? He stayed prayed up. Just I think Chuck gonna be in the NBA one day.
I feel
like
the same way.
Like one, cause we had him on the pod. I want to say like a year or two ago, and you could just see in his mentality, like before the pod started, bro got Marquette on his phone just watching the game before we. I'm like,
we love basketball for real,
so you could see the love and just like the determination and the want to be something. So I think, you know what I'm saying, in due time, and Chuck got the grind. He know how to market himself. He know how to speak. He know how to finesse and get in a certain room. So I think he gonna be an NBA coach one day, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, because and I'm glad you blessed both our platforms. Chuck made my job so easy. I asked me a question. I only probably had to ask like 3 questions.
Right.
He go give it to you, man. Real passion. Real passion, man. So I look, and I agree with you. I see him at NBA level. You know what I'm saying? It's his dream, and I don't see nobody taking nothing from his dream.
He gonna get there one
ever. You know what I'm saying? Really intelligent. Really well spoken. All that. So my flowers to him, man. Hey, between y'all two, as far as guests, man, real just intellectual. I get it's similar in that aspect, man. The love for the game. So with you type of people, I love chopping up with y'all.
Man. With Chuck, bro, just intellectually, bro, on another level. So he one of them cats. So if you gonna try to argue with dude, you better come correct. Come with some facts. So I'm hopefully when bro done with this season, we can get it back on, and I can have a one-on-one with him. Just pick his brain and like stuff we agree with, stuff we don't agree with, man. But shout out to dog, man.
Most definitely. What the people don't see all the time, you know, we be on Facebook, social media, and it'd be good, you know what I'm saying, debates, especially with me and you and all the basketball family that's in Milwaukee that is on our pages. So the other day you brought up a great team of Orlando and how they can match up. And I want to get into that too, how they can match up with other organizations. But they all-time team, and I do agree with you too, but wait, first off, do you remember who you put as the starting 5 as Orlando all-time team?
Penny at the 1. 6'9". Mac at the 2, 6'9". Grant at the 3, 6'8". Paolo at the 4, 6'10". Got Big Shaq, 7'2". I was thinking, I'm like,
you can't go wrong with that.
Like, who beating that in a 7-game series, bro? And I had some lineups, but like, that's tough, bro.
What made your basketball mind just think of something like that? Like that wasn't no topic or nothing?
So my guy Derek Brock, shout out to him. He in our grade too. He went to Madison Edgewood.
Okay.
And me and him linked, and he sent me a podcast with Carmelo and Matt. They did a pod together.
Yeah, I just
they did a pod together, and I'm like, it made me think of like, cause they know they got into Matt's career in Orlando, and I'm thinking about the all-time like Orlando list of who been there. And I'm like, man, like they had some players there, bro. And then I put together the list in my head. I'm like, I don't know who could beat that team. Yeah, like in a 7-game series, like Celtics, my all-time Celtics, maybe all-time Lakers, maybe. But I'm still even the Bulls, bro. Like
even the Bulls.
That's a tough task for Mike, bro. 6'9", 6'9", 6'8" on him. Like they ain't gonna shut him down, but that's
he lost against shorter players.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, that's a whole different debate, but I like the matchups.
Man, that's tough. I ain't saying they gonna. I'm curious to know who will beat them at the end of the day.
So my only, and it was playing devil's advocate, but I was saying switch the centers between Dwight and Young Shaq because we're going off Young Shaq. We're not going off the three rings, Shaq Diesel. No, we going off Young Shaq. He took them to the finals as well as a young player. Major talented. I feel like Giannis that's what Giannis was. That product.
I can give you. In terms of dominance,
But as far as Dwight, he was the best center in the league for a little while.
He was.
Him and
Bynum. Him and Bynum was like, that was the argument, but Dwight kind of had to.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many defensive players a year, but just prime Dwight. I feel like might slightly out edge Shaq. But just give me your reasons on why you would put Shaq over prime Dwight. This young Shaq.
I think so what I will say for Dwight is defensively, I may give him the edge slightly, but you got to think, bro. That Orlando Shaq, he could the Lakers Shaq could run the floor, but Orlando Shaq would damn near beating everybody up the floor, and you could put the ball in his hands. He could get the ball and go. You know what I'm saying? You could throw the ball to him in the post. Give you some turn around right hook, turn around left hook, or just put you in the basket. With no argument with that, you know what I'm saying? So, and like I feel like before Shaq left, Shaq was really solidifying himself as the guy in terms of bigs. So like, I can't see any bigger. He got like at least 3 to 4 inches on Dwight too. So it's
maybe
like
40 pounds.
So it's like,
but at the time, did he?
I think he probably wasn't as big as he was. He definitely wasn't as big as in LA. But he's still 7. To give him 300 light at the light. That's a lot to deal with, bro. Shaq was breaking brims at that time.
He was pulling them down.
Collapsing shit at that time. So I think that'd be a lot for Dwight to handle, bro. I think he can make some plays in a game. But man, that's a tall task, bro. Like
it's just I feel you. It's just tough. That's hard for Dwight if no point of your career ever touched even. You know what I'm saying?
Now let me say, I'll tell you this though. If the Dwight offensive bag was heavier, because you got to think Shaq took Orlando to the finals, but Akeem gave him all he running, but Akeem had a bag. You know what I'm saying in the post. So like Dwight ain't really.
I feel that
ain't really had it. So like that's where I would say, and then you dealing with probably 50 pounds heavier, just as fast as you, just as athletic.
Probably slightly more.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. I feel you. It was a good debate, definitely, man. For sure. The only reason, and I would take Young Shaq. I ain't saying that at all. We gotta give Dwight his credit, you know what I'm saying? He was the best center at his time for a little while.
That's a fact. At least 3-4 years. At least.
They both went to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Lost to the Superiors, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I give you that. It's good for argument.
And you gotta think, bro, that Magic team, it was Jameer Nelson, Turkoglu, Rashad Lewis, was Mikael Pietrus on that team?
Yep, he was.
Mikael Pietrus, then Dwight. Bro, they gave Bron everything he...
Courtney Lee?
Courtney Lee. Yeah, that team was nasty, bro. So so shout out to that team, but... That young Shaq, bro.
One thing I'll say about that team,
bro.
They fit perfect in today's game.
Because they could shoot 1 through 4. Like I don't think people realize how good Hedo Turkoglu was.
And what's that? 6'11"?
That's 6'11", 6'10". He really was he was a 3 playing the 4, and then you got Rashard Lewis basically 3-4. So yeah, bro,
about the same 2, 6'9".
Yeah, they're dominating in this day and age, bro.
I like that. I wish like that Suns team and other teams like that. I wish they can compete in this kind of era.
Yeah, man.
Because it's hard to really. It's so different now.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
style of play. You know what I'm saying? And this be my argument as far as how older players say if they was in this age they can average 50, 60. They go out of hand.
Yeah.
But just as far as even Kobe, I don't feel like nobody can average that because you got to add on. Yes, it's more space and pace, but it's more talent now.
All facts.
Like of course, Kobe not about to pass the Smush Parker.
Yeah.
But you about to pass anybody right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan Poole was just on Washington, one of the worst teams. You can still pass to him because he got talent. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much talent in the league now. You're not gonna be able to just have your way. You gotta swing that.
I'm gonna put a pin in Jordan Poole. I know the Warriors kicking themselves over that.
Oh yeah.
Young bro was still on that. Shout out to him, man. One of the greatest to do it from here. He's still on that team, bro. They not scrambling and trying to figure stuff out now, bro. I'm gonna just say that. We're gonna go back to what you were saying, but I know they kicking themselves over that right now.
Yeah, no, that's hard.
Yeah, man, for real.
But just with the old head, we love y'all. I know they all said Ivos, T-Mac all would average 45. I don't know. At the end of the day, there's more players that look like y'all, that seen y'all play.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And like even the Jalen Greens, I was looking at his highlight reel. Y'all might think it's sweet, ain't sweet like that. There's a lot of talent out here.
No, that's facts.
For real. So y'all the same numbers, but just the 45, 50, that's disrespectful.
Right.
That's disrespectful for real. But just as far as the game, who did you spoke on it a little bit last time? Who did you grow up mainly watching model your game?
Man, that's how the conversation came with me and Derek, bro. So my favorite player was Mac.
Okay, yeah.
I would say from elementary school to middle school, it was Mac, bro. I tried to copy everything, bro, from the shoes. Remember Mac wore the sleeve, bro. I take my football sock trying to look like Mac, bro. The swagger, how Mac kind of looked lazy. I tried to look like that. I tried to look like that too. From the pull up to the hezzy to all of that, bro. It was Mac. Going into high school, bro.
To me, Mac sort of he invented like that pull up hezzy.
Yeah, bro. This is no diss to Steph.
Oh yeah,
that guy. But in terms of just coming down and pulling, bro, Mac was the first one I seen at my age just do that and just water, bro. No pass, no nothing. Come on, hezzy hood, and it just looked different being that big too, bro. Then of course KD came along. But Mac was that dude, bro. For real.
I wanted to ask you too, as far as it's two questions.
Yeah.
It was a debate with the Kobe comparison with Mac saying if he would have, switched places, he can wear rings too. How did you feel about that? And too, going into the next subject, with Kobe being outside the top 10 on these new rankings. That's crazy. Yeah, I want to get your opinion. But just on the first one, do you agree with Mac? As far as they change places and the same results will happen?
I think it's easy for Mac to say something like that because in terms of talent, him and Kobe was neck and neck. Nobody, if you was there, bro, you're not gonna argue with that. Yeah. But I think where Mac kind of you gotta pump the brakes a little bit. It take a different type of person to tell Shaq, go down there and work. I'm not giving you the ball. I feel going up to Shaq and being like, hey man, I'm working on you eating, you know what I'm saying, eating Big Macs. So Kobe mentality was different. And I feel like to win championships, your mindset gotta be a certain way. I'm not saying Mac didn't have a winner's mentality, but it's hard to just say you put me in that spot and I'm gonna do everything mentally that Kobe did to win. Yeah. So from a talent perspective, yes, you damn near could say Mac was more talented because he was bigger. Yeah. But from a mindset standpoint, bro, Kobe was another dude, man. He was a different type of dude, man.
Especially at that shooting guard spot.
Yeah,
between T-Mac and Vince Carter, besides Jordan, just natural talent. Yeah. That might be the most natural talented guards ever. You know what I'm saying? Go back to Vince Carter. Vince Carter is just beyond
freaky, bro.
I wanted to put a debate out there the other day. We see how amazing Anna is.
Yeah.
Man, shoot, is he touching the Vince Carter level?
Man, you bro, I think Vince Carter bridged the gap from America to Canada. That's why all them Canadian players, bro, you ask them who they go to, is they gonna say VC, or they gonna be like VC was the one? Because you got to think, bro. What's lefty? Barrett. You know what I'm saying? Wiggins. Who else? Nimhart come from Canada, bro. Shea come from Canada. If you look at the Olympic team, it's all league people. Kelly Olynyk, bro. Who else?
I believe Dylan Brooks from there.
Dylan
Brooks.
But big Dwight Powell. And VC bridged that gap. So just in terms of that, you can't argue VC one of the GOATs, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Man,
easy, bro.
VC.
Yeah, man.
I love VC.
It was Mac for me though, bro. Like Mac was that dude. Till I got to high school where it kind of switched. But up to high school it was Mac, bro.
Yeah, once you get to understanding the game more and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was a big I was an Iverson fan. Huge Iverson fan. The only thing that hit me off on it was like put the gap a little bit when the Bucks played them. I was going for the Bucks that year. I was going for the Bucks that year. I was hurt that we lost, bro. But other than that, I was an Ivo fan until I started really knowing the game, efficiency and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then I became, of course, a LeBron fan, but major Chris Paul fan.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
like straight pit bull.
The Steve Nash, just being a Fisher point guard. You know what I'm saying? Not turning over the ball. That's something I try to model in my game so much. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, man. What was the next? Oh yeah, as far as with Kobe though. Yeah. Switching on to Kobe, man, great player. As far as Bleacher Report, they took him right outside the top 10. You know what I'm saying? At 11.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with these rankings they try to critique it a little bit too hard? You know what I'm saying? They going a little bit too far into it and not really looking at the eye test. Because as far as eye test, they taking it all the way out.
Man, I don't know.
So like, how are they grading these rankings, and how do you feel about him being ranked 11?
First of all, in terms of criteria grading, it can't be championships, because if it was that, Kobe he got 5. It'd be right up there. So to be real, I don't know what they're grading it on. Like at the end of the day, Kobe in my top 10, damn near in my top 5. So just in terms of how I felt about Kobe, so when he was like younger, Pro Kobe, Kobe, I thought he could play, but I was a Mac guy.
Yeah.
Bro, we'll flip the switch for me when Kobe got older, and you know what I'm saying, Gasol got on the team, Ron Artest and all them got on the team, and you seen Kobe game change, bro. Basically turned into a post player. He catch the ball at that elbow, square you up, shoot, fade away. He still had the defense, still had the handle. But he just picked his spots at a level that was just next to none. He could still shoot. So that's when it like, okay, I mess with Bean. Like I mess with Bean for real.
And that's something I sort of miss about the game. I know they speak on it now. They saying it's like it's like it seems chaotic, but you know what I'm saying, it's real like organized chaos is what they say.
But I can see that.
But just picking of the spots now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Mac had that good, but just a triple threat and catching it at the elbow and stuff like that. I feel like it's sort of getting away from the game because they need shots up in 7 seconds and stuff like that. And we thought points was everything maybe as a kid and stuff like that, but I really don't got no problem with them 90 points now and stuff like that, especially in the playoffs, and we can get to the playoffs that just happened, but it get tight anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really be a fan, and that's in football too. Like, stuff get tight.
No, that's facts.
It get physical. It's new rules. So like, ain't nobody trying to see 150 and 150 in the finals anyway.
No, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something I miss about the game,
bro.
Most definitely.
And like to transition, like that's why I said it was Mac through middle school, but when I got to high school, and like I said, because I played with smaller people, I couldn't play the guard spot like I wanted. So now it's about picking your spots. And when Melo came on the scene, and you see Melo inside out and just how much of a bull he was, but still had finesse, that's when I'm like, who is this guy? Like, of course, Brian, I'm always going to rock Brian. But in terms of my game, I had to watch somebody, okay, they making me play the post, okay, and I'm on the outside a little bit too, who do that. And Melo was like the prime example of somebody who could be a bull, but also could have touch. So that's when I really got on like Melo bandwagon too.
I like that as far as, and I never really even thought about that. As far as like with the spots. So who would you say, because you brought up Melo, Mac, you know what I'm saying, Kobe, those is all great spot players, you know what I'm saying? Give me your top 5, and you had to play that role too. So give me your top 5 spot players of all time.
Dang, that's tough.
You know what I'm saying? Just to put a little teaser on you.
I'll get a big some love, and I'll give Tim Duncan some love, bro. Tim Duncan was a demon at that elbow, bro. Catching that little fade up and then that little flat.
I like that you said Tim Duncan. Check this out. As far as, you know, LeBron, he get all the longevity claim. You know what I'm saying? Fame and stuff. But we went through problems with our Heat boys. I was a big Heat fan when LeBron went there.
Yeah.
So going through those finals, him abusing Bosh. He had to be like 37, 38 at the time. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, though, bringing it just all those spots, real efficient, like one dribble, Jokic basically. You know what I'm saying? Without like the passing ability as much as others, but he was Jokic. Real nice touch. So you can continue, but I had to bring that up for sure.
And then of course the obvious Bone, bro. Oh yeah, Jordan, especially kind of in the later years. And I watched DeMar DeRozan say this. He literally modeled his game after Wizards Jordan. Okay. Because even though he was older, man, Wizards Jordan still give you, he still bust your ass, bro. So just ended it, you know, his Bulls stint, you really seen Bone catch that at the elbow, do his work in the mid range. He could shoot threes, but he was just so calculated about how he did. So, bro, when you older, you ain't got the energy. I'ma just take the, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be quick.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold the ball. The defense collapse on me, or I'm missing. So when I catch it, I'm jabbing you. And Bone was like master at that, bro. Who was another? Dirk. Go showing the big.
That's great.
Dirk in that mid range, bro. First of all, though, everybody think KD had the little 1 foot.
Oh no, Dirk.
Bro, that was Dirk, bro. Dirk.
Another person did it on us. Another person did us with it. My Heat boys. Oh my God.
Man, Dirk was supposed to be here, bro. Dirk got drafted by us, bro.
Facts. Dang, you right.
We kicking ourselves for that one, but definitely Dirk. I'm trying to think.
Who else? What a talent, bro. 7 foot.
He don't
get like that.
And you got the same way I said VC bridged the gap from Canada to America. Dirk wasn't the first European player, but Dirk, I feel like, was the guy to really like. You know what I'm saying? You got to think Joker, Luka. Who else called from Europe, bro?
As far as this era, let me think.
It's so many. What's the shoot? I like
those two alone.
Yeah, easily. They top 5 in the league. What's the dude? The shooter. He used to play for Atlanta. I think he with the Clippers now.
Bogdanovich.
Yeah, him. I love him. He was supposed to come to us, bro, but I don't know why he didn't. But I even like the big dude. He used to play for Denver. Then he went to the Suns. Nurkic.
Yeah, Nurkic.
I like his game, man. Like,
they moved him first.
I like him.
He is nice.
He's shooter from Germany, so him. But it's a crop of just European players who Dirk kind of like
influence.
Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to Dirk, man.
Facts, man. Hey, that's one thing. I mean, like you said, it's still in the game now to a certain degree. Yeah. But in those, like, literally setting up spots, set plays to get them in those spots and stuff. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. They was the best at that. Some of the greatest at that. I didn't even think about Dirk, man.
Man.
You gotta go post with that. Somebody underrated. David West used to kill us.
What?
That Indiana, we had to play the Pacers them years, man.
That you mentioned CP, bro. That Hornets team, the New Orleans Hornets, with David West, CP, and Tyson Chandler. Yeah, what that was like Game 7 with the Spurs. Probably one of the best series I watched, because that's when I feel like CP really put himself on the stage on the best point guard.
Facts. Yeah, him and Tony Parker.
Yeah, TP or Kid. You know, but damn, that's a whole nother argument. But
I even like that you brought up. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as who fit your position and like the highlights you should watch. It's for the use, even if you is super athletic. Watch unathletic play. Because that's basketball for real, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to watch Steve Nash. That's why I watch Chris Paul. Like,
bro.
I ain't about to watch nobody come through with the 40 inch. That's just for, you know what I'm saying, my spirit. But as far as developing my game, you know what I'm saying? I gotta watch some on ground level. Play,
it makes sense, bro. And I gotta give love. Paul Pierce was another dude I watched too.
That's a show on ground.
Yeah, especially my senior year when I was like on the perimeter mainly, bro. Paul Pierce would just catch it and just lull you to sleep with it. But the thing was, he had all that in his bag, but I feel like he just kept it super simple and got to it, bro. And I think the most important thing you got to think with Matt, Melo, Pierce, Joe Johnson, Cole, all of them could shoot. So you had to, that's what made them so tough, because you had to honor their jump shot.
Most definitely.
You had to, and they all was big and could bang, but like, I feel like the jump shot set the foundation for everything else. And that's why I'm calling him out now, and I don't want to get this man in trouble. I don't want to get myself in trouble. But Giannis, that's why it's so important. In your game. Don't get me wrong, you a pro. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. But getting that 15-foot jump shot down consistently to where they have to honor that, it's gonna open up so much. You already who you are, bro. Come on, you a champion already.
Like Tim Duncan level.
Yeah, man, just something to where like, bro, we gotta honor that. We can't just sit back and load up. Like, he can hit that. If we're not in his face, he can hit that. So yeah, man.
You know, as far as with Giannis, he got a lot of LeBron in him in that aspect.
For sure.
Like, if the jump shot going down is night-night, you know what I'm saying? But through his 22-year career, it's always been up and down like that. He can go, you know what I'm saying, on a hot streak, and then he'll literally go missing 20 in a row threes, stuff like that, record-breaking time like that. So, like, it is some people just got that touch, some, you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe you can't have a 40-inch vertical and a touch like that. It's hard to have.
Bro, you remember when Bron hit us up for 57?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's the case of how streaky bro is, but
Fact, 60 ball games.
Yeah, man.
Bron's go crazy, but he most definitely, like, that's how the Spurs guarded him. You know what I'm saying? Laying off him. He ended up winning that series like that.
He had to show it.
You had to show it. Facts. And that was a little bit as far as with that Dallas series as well. You know what I'm saying? It's the confidence in it.
Yeah, no, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't always like the percentage and stuff like that. Like, think about it. Kobe don't care about what his percentage is. And that's another thing I feel like that's why they got him, you know, going back to him not being in the top 10. They go sort of off efficiency and stuff like that. I feel like with the numbers like that, that's sort of overlooked. I mean, that's too looked upon. You know what I'm saying? I know we in the efficient game. We got steps now and stuff like that, and it's so efficient. But back then, the numbers wasn't as far as efficiency wasn't always like the number one goal for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's taking tough shots. You got to put a lot of stuff in scenarios. So I don't really knock Kobe on his shooting percentage and everything.
Man, bro, you got to think, like, remember that stretch when Shaq left and it was him, Smush. I don't even know if Lamar was there yet, but that team wasn't good. So Kobe got to shoot. Like, who was going to shoot? But I think if you check his numbers when Powell got there, Bynum started to emerge, when Ron Artest, I guarantee he was more efficient in that stint. Opposed to like that stint when he was actually putting up some of his biggest numbers. That 81 came in that little stint, but like,
that's
you ain't got nobody. What you gonna do, bro?
You have to be aggressive. And that was my main thing right now, as far as other people saying they average 50. Like, man, you got some talent on your team. Man. Like, that's like saying Tatum here, like, but he still got to pass. What you gonna look off Jaylen Brown? All this talent and all the rest of the talent they got. The league is way too good now to be doing that. More. It's not even no more like as far as you got to play your positions.
No,
like,
facts.
T-Mac and Carmelo, they brought it up on that podcast as far as scoring wise, and he said when Grant Hill went down, he had to be aggressive like that.
That guy,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like,
you got to lose by 50, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You can pitch it off to certain players, but he got to go for 50 sometimes.
Yeah, man.
So, like, that's just how the game done changed for real. But if they was in this era, they most definitely have more talent to play with, which will result in, I feel like, their regular numbers now.
Yeah, let me ask you, bro, just one question. I'm right.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
You play in this era now as a ball player, and I don't mean to get on my soapbox for you on the pod, man. This is time to vent. I gotta get this vent session out, bro. You play in this era now, how you think you would have been? As quick as you was back then.
I mean, I feel like I would have been good, but I don't know if I would have got the full opportunity just because how things is played. As far I don't know. As far as what level? If I was like NBA status, high school status, I'll be doing my thing. I feel like I'll be more aggressive scoring wise. I feel like that game would be open. I feel like I'll be better in this era because just confidence. Being able to miss shots, you know what I'm saying, and playing more of a playground type game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going in like not trying to turn over the ball, and we running like certain kind of sets and stuff like that, not really committed to me.
Yeah.
If I'm getting pick and rolls and stuff like, stuff set up for me, more perimeter game, I get to shoot over 5 threes in a game. I ain't never in my life shot 5 threes in no game.
Right.
You feel me? But that would help my confidence too as well. You feel me? So like, I ain't saying I would have went D1 straight out the gate, but I would have been better than what I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this game. I like the style now.
Yeah, same here.
Facts. As far as you, and you did your thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And even if you feel like you would have played even at a higher level, do you feel like in this era you would have played at a higher level, or what you would have did in this era? Same question to you.
I would just speak on what I would have probably did in high school, because I think it's unfair to be like, I would have been D1, I would have been, because we don't.
I mean, I can say it for you then. I'll say it for you then. I'll say it for you. You would have did your thing, Mark.
In terms of the high school game, bro, like I said, because like you brought it up, it's a set every time down.
It's a set every time down.
I feel like right now, as free as the game is now, it's a lot of like open motion, drive and kick. Like I can shoot the ball when I play. And I think one of the biggest, like, I'm not gonna say it's regrets, but wish I had, like, I wish I would have played with some size in high school. Like, I wish I would have had like a 6'7" big, a 6'9" big, you know what I'm saying? Somebody where I could come off a double and catch and shoot, and that could have been my role. Or I can get a pick and roll, get to the elbow and shoot, or something like that, or move and cut, with a little more moving and cutting without the ball, instead of having I got to bang and get offensive rebound, and I got to, you know what I'm saying, beat it. I didn't mind it at the time, because I'm not thinking about college. I'm just trying to do what my coach want me to do to win. But just looking back on it now, man, I wish I could have been that wing somewhere and just, hey Mark, we need 7-8 threes from you a game instead of just shooting. That's what I do. So but like, I mean, it's always 2020, man, hindsight. And I loved my career and what it did for me. But like, man, now, bro, like, I'll be like, dang, man.
But that's as far. I do feel bad for you as far as in that angle, because I grew up with you in that era. When I say if you 6 foot, you might end up being the center.
That's real talk.
You might end up being the center. I know it's kids walking around now 6'7". I don't even know how this happened. 6'7", 6'8", automatic. But no, and Dominican y'all was a powerhouse. And y'all still didn't have 7 foot, 6'11", and people just walking around like that. You feel me?
That's why you couldn't argue with Wally if he tell you to do something. Wally could just look at the wall. I did all of this. So it's like, what can you say to a state championship coach? And especially, I think, I'm not gonna say it hurt me, because like I said, I did okay. But in terms of just being at the next level, like, Mark, I need you to play like this here for us to win. But hey, man, like, in your off time, start working on this. You're gonna be at the next level. It ain't too many programs that's gonna allow you to play like how I'm having you play now. Like, work on this. Or every now and then I'm gonna put you here. Like, that necessarily wasn't done. So I feel like a little bit more of that, just prep to get me ready for the college level, could have been done. But I don't knock him. This is about winning at the end of the day. And he got to do what's best for his team to win, not necessarily, I'm gonna have to work on this kid to get him to this college, get him this kid to this college. Like, that ain't his job. So, but I wish that could have been done, if not by him, somebody on staff. Like, I feel that. And that's just my vent session, man. I don't mean to drift.
No, but
that's how I feel, bro.
And too, I want to. I'll give you that it might be in a different position, because look, I'll give you somebody else on y'all team if y'all was playing an open style. Think if Jig was playing an open style.
Oh man, he's shit.
You feel me? Like I'm not sure what he averaged, but that's bumping up to 25 plus. Like if it's this kind of style, how we playing? You feel me?
I think because Jarrell averaged 21 his senior year. I was at around like 15. Bro, you put Jig in a system where he could kind of free flow.
He wasn't greedy.
And like this the thing about Jarrell, bro. They call him a point guard because he's small. He a 2 though. I feel like he best at the 2.
I feel that.
So you put him in a position where like Jarrell just scored. Jarrell just scored. Like, I don't mean to get on my soapbox again.
No, go ahead, do it. This is it.
Dwayne came the year after us. You bring in Dwayne as an 8th grader with us and had Jarrell play. And this is no knock to R2, but had Jarrell play the 2, put me at the 3. Let Dwayne just create and get us shots.
Yeah.
That's nasty. And Dwayne still gonna get his.
Yeah.
Get his.
Facts.
Just had Jig focus on scoring. Me just shooting.
That would have been
That's nasty, bro. Then throw Diamond in there. Come on, that's kind of far fetched.
Yeah, y'all can't get Diamond.
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. But that team, bro. That team, and to give some Dominicans some love.
Yeah.
That team, this junior year, basically was that, bro. Because Dwayne, Jamal, Breon. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the 4 they had. Big Diamond.
Was he with them?
He was gone.
He was gone by then.
But then Big Diamond, bro, that team was basically what I'm saying now.
Yeah, facts.
Because Jamal was nice. Like, Breon was nice. So, like, you give us Dwayne the year prior, hey, bro, forego your 8th grade year, come with us. And we probably get to state and make something happen upstate. But again, man, I don't want to be that old head.
No,
but that's real, though. That's real, though.
Yeah, man. I like that. Shoot, since we was talking all-time teams, and you can include yourself, but give me your Dominican, and you can go before you got there and everything. Give me your Dominican top 5, starting 5.
Starting 5.
Yeah, starting 5, or however, you don't got to be positional, but just give me your 5 from Dominican.
That's tough, so I'm going to go Dwayne at the 1.
Okay.
Kwame at the 2.
Oh, yeah.
JR at the 3.
Jar Blunt.
Yeah.
Shout out Jar Blunt.
This where it get tricky. Ray Nixon at the 4.
Okay, yeah, shout out Ray Nixon.
This where it get. Diamond at the 5.
Oh yeah.
But dang, then I gotta say some backups.
Yeah, facts. Diamond, you gotta put Diamond at the 5.
So my first team would be Dwayne, Kwame, JR, Ray, Diamond. That's my first 5. Next 5. Damn. I'll go. Dang, man.
I know.
Because you don't want to forget nobody.
Y'all some killers, man.
Dang. And I ain't even mentioned young bro that's about to go to Syracuse now, but I can't put him over Ray.
Yeah, we can wait on him.
So I'm going to go Jig at the 1 for second team. Jamal at the 2.
Okay.
Jamal Taylor at the 2. Brandon Brown even though he a point guard, I'll just put him in that 3rd slot. Dang, Aaron Womack at the 4.
Okay, you putting him in, or that's the pops, or is
Aaron? That's little boss. Aaron, the one who going to Syracuse.
Oh, that's now okay.
Young bro, I'll put him at the 4.
You put him at the 4.
Then my guy, my OG Rob Perry at the 5.
Okay.
I gotta mention Ben Haley too. Like he don't make that top 10, but in terms of influence, like Ben just as talented as anybody. I'm just sliding guys. Yeah, Ben just as talented as anybody in that and could shoot the ball, and that's who I met when I first got there in terms of like just influence. But yeah, so I go Jarrell, Jamal, Brandon Brown, then Aaron Womack. Then Rob Perry. Ben come off the bench for the second team.
Okay.
Dang, man. It's
that's the list.
And I ain't even mentioned Kostas. Kostas was at Dominican. JD. Throw Jay in there somewhere.
Shout out JD.
Dang. Throw me in there somewhere.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
Breon. It's too many, bro, to where you gonna be disrespectful.
It's a hard list. Everybody,
throw McHale in there somewhere. Like, dang.
Somebody gonna feel like that's how we got on him with Kobe. Somebody gonna feel.
That's why when Wally say you do something, it's hard when he like I didn't coach this guy, didn't coach this guy. And like, bro, another one. He way before me, but Andy Kloschke.
Okay. He
took Wisconsin to a Final Four. He came from Dominican. Shannon Smith went to Marquette. He way before me, but he came. You gotta say these people because you don't want to disrespect. I can't say myself without saying.
I feel that.
These dudes, but yeah, let's stop.
No, you give them their flowers, man.
Yeah, man, for real. Dominican, like, shout out to them. That's why I said, like, I was proud to go there, and I forgot my OG London Dunlo. Like, I wouldn't have went to Dominican if it wasn't for him. But yeah, the starting five again. I'll reiterate it: Dwayne, Kwame, JR, Ray, Diamond. That's my five. You can short that, bro. You can short that.
I like that. Yeah, we gonna get it.
Yeah, man.
I like that. I like that list, man.
Yeah.
Just as far as with the NBA, you know what I'm saying? And we got to talk about it, but this is what I'm promised. Next year, we most definitely got to get on at least once a month, chop it up about the league and what's going on with the season, you know what I'm saying? If not more. But all right, so the past season, you know what I'm saying? OKC, they got it done. Surprise, Pacers made it to the finals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just give me a little breakdown on how you felt about like how the playoffs went, and just give me a little like overall next year who you see could be predicted champion for next season.
This playoffs was dope, man. I feel like if you really know basketball, I don't mean like you just know Steph, you just know LeBron. I mean like if you play basketball,
ain't no casual, they be saying.
I feel like this was one of the best playoffs because it was about five. It wasn't about you just got a team with one dude who cold and he gonna get you 50 and they gonna run through a series. Like, nah, bro. Like, and it's crazy that like so many people slept on Indiana. Like they after the All-Star break, bro, they was balling.
It was.
And then like as a unit, you look at they starting five from top to bottom. OKC might have been the only one, but before Boston got injuries happened. But I feel like from top to bottom, they in that mix, bro. Like. And it's the style of play, bro. They move the ball. You got Hallie at the helm, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying, making sure everybody touch it. But when it come to that time and you need a bucket, like he can get the ball from that one spot and make something happen. So this playoff run was dope, bro. And then on the other side with Shea, that young boy, Jalen Williams.
I was just about to bring him up.
Tough, bro. Like, tough. So him, Chet showed me something. He nice too. I think Hartenstein coming to that team kind of just enhanced their culture. Big, who play the right way.
Yeah, yes.
You can run offense through him. He gonna see cuts. He gonna see. I wish he had a little bit more of a back to the basket game and a bit more of a post game.
I feel you.
Because he got that little floater.
Floaters. I feel you.
You 7 foot, man. Like,
he act like me out there. Thanks.
He'll bang some if he got, but I wish they worked on developing his post game a little more. But it's not. They already won without him having one. So. But then you got Caruso over there. They loaded, bro, and again, they play the right way. And then you just got Shea, you know what I'm saying, leading it all, bro, like a guaranteed 30. Like, that man is a legit guaranteed 30, bro. And it's like, when you watch, you don't even realize he scoring this money. Like, damn, Shea got 25 already. Like,
and going against the grain with the, like, you know what I'm saying, getting to the spot. Like, that's a spot player.
Yeah, bro.
That's a spot player.
When he hitting his jump shot, it's lights out, and all of them defend.
Yes,
I feel like they bringing that back to the culture of the league, bro. Like if you don't play defense, you gonna lose.
Facts.
And I think like even like coaches like Ime Udoka bringing that culture, just defense back. Like no, we gonna defend. Like the Pacers defensively. What's that boy now? Neesmith? I would not want to go a whole game.
Dog. Full court on you.
I would not want to go a whole game, you know what I'm saying, with him on me. Nimhart, straight menace, bro. Like
Benedict.
Yeah, bro. Like them boys defend, so that like that's in the equation of winning now. Like you're not gonna win a championship if you don't defend. Like Boston. When they won, bro, they defend. So like I feel like basketball is slowly starting to shift back to like being played the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I was a fan, bro, and I'm looking forward to the season next year.
It's funny, you hit it right on the head as far as, and I love that you mentioned it was about 5. I was saying all year, this is like the playoffs of the X Factors. Everybody you named off on OKC, man, them all X Factors. It's Shea, Jalen Williams, he most definitely about to be in that starting tier coming. But then after that, it's all X Factors. What they can do for the team, playing their role, outstanding.
Shout out to Lou Dort.
Lou Dort, you know what I'm saying? MVP.
Wrong me the whole.
Facts.
That's a tough task, bro. Have a dog.
250 almost. 6'4" holding you and something like that.
don't get tired, bro. Like, I'm cool on that,
and
bro.
And playing his role. You know what I'm saying? Be there to knock down some open threes if you're there. But like, and that was just what I was speaking on earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a team game now. You know what I'm saying? The Kobe's and stuff, y'all was in this era, y'all had people to pass to for real.
Facts.
You really, that big three era or top heavy era is somewhat coming to a close now.
Yeah, bro.
And I like it though. You know what I'm saying? It's about 12 instead of like 3 and 5. And you don't know who's just gonna win. Like, that was a surprise. And you shouldn't be surprised if you an NBA fan or a basketball head. But it was a surprise that Indiana made it to the finals. You feel me? But
small market, man.
But and that's one thing I say with the Bucks. That's why my confidence was sort of low on them. It's just because they didn't. We got Giannis, we got Dame. We don't got no 5. We don't got that 5. We don't got that X factor as far as like energy wise, bringing in like a Neesmith and stuff like that. Athleticism as far as on the perimeter and stuff like that. We didn't have that full group. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
with you, bro.
That full cast. Even New York had a good.
They.
You know what I'm saying?
They in the mix too, bro. Like, for sure.
So it's like just the way they build their team with adding Cat, OG on the perimeter.
I love OG.
You feel me? I love OG. 6'9" size playing this role.
Bro, that's why they got rid of Randall.
Exactly.
They seen OG start like, you know what? We gonna rock. Love OG game.
And it fit for both because Randall, he had a breakout year.
They almost
he turned back to Randall after a while in the playoffs, but out of nowhere he went crazy on my boys for some reason.
I think with Randall, bro, like, and this ain't no diss to him. If anything, it's a compliment, bro. You're 6'9", big body, and when you want to get to the rim, you can, bro. You can make some stuff happen. But I feel like he kind of get caught up in trying to be pretty and play the outside game and shoot the threes. Like, if you're open, take it, but like, do what made you who you are, bro. Be a bully, bro. I'm not gonna say he's Zion because that's crazy, but he could do some of them same things. So like, bro, don't get caught up in I gotta be like what it is right now, bro. Be you, bro. Take advantage of what God bless you with. Big body, athleticism.
Especially when the MVP just is only taking like 4 threes.
Right, man. Right, bro. Like, play to your advantage, bro. Like, that's what I would tell a dog. And as a fan.
As a fan.
I ain't in the league. I can't tell you nothing to do as a player, but just as a fan, bro. That's just what I see when I watch him play.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I most definitely agree with that. As far, I'm trying to think of who did I just have on my mind as far as another player that was a key factor. I forgot, but just especially the East though. The East, they most definitely had them core teams. My LA boys, man. I knew it was a failure when we was in the first round and we can only play 5 players in one half. If we desperate to only play 5 in the half just to make it out the first round, just to get one victory. This is not the playoffs for you. Because you about to go through like these teams they using their bench. Real put together teams, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about right now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just be happy when my boy retire and I don't got
I wasn't gonna say it, bro.
That's all I'm doing. At the end of the day, I'm a Bron fan, but at the end of the day, I know what it is, yo. I'm just waiting for my mans to get the fuck up out of here.
Bron bankrupt y'all too, bro. Like, I love Bron to death, bro. Bron part of my childhood, but like, son. And that's what we talked about. Like, bro, you kind of gotta accept reality and know, like, you own the tail end of your career, bro. If you about winning, help the Lakers out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Only thing with that, he gotta buy a team after this. He need all the coins.
And that's where I was
need all his coins.
As a professional, because I know I ain't taking no pay to drive a truck. So you asking me, so but you gotta think like Duncan took a pay cut. If we switch reports, Tom Brady took a pay cut, and it actually turned into championships. So it's like you want that one championship so you can lead a game how you want to lead a game, but what you gonna give up to do it? It's hard, bro, having the team balance 50 million and signing other people to help you do what you're trying to do. So that would be my question to Brian, bro. Like, you gonna give up the coin? Or you gonna you gotta accept you ain't gonna win that shit then, bro.
That's
like,
a fact.
So
and too, just as far as LA organization, it's been like this for a minute. they not really trying to homegrown. They superstars. They assigned a superstar. You feel me? That's where they sort of messed up with, like, we had a good team and then we went out and signed Russ. Just for, like, you know what I'm saying? They always think they need the big name. Basketball sort of going away from that. And not just this year. That's facts. It's been like that. I'll say it's been like that since KD went down with the Achilles and that Raptors team won. Like, look at that Raptors team. Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, OG was coming out, Siakam came out, and then you add Kawhi. You feel me? Like, and then ever since then, it took a team.
That team should have stayed together.
That's Kawhi ass.
That team should have stayed.
If you think about it now,
no, I was.
Facts.
100%.
Facts. I didn't even think about that. That was a stacked team.
That team was nasty, bro.
Facts. So as far as just two more things with the Achilles injury with Dame, you know what I'm saying, that's tough to see. But do you like the release and signing Miles Turner and him being able to sign back with Portland? Just give me overall just how the feeling on him. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 years staying here, and just how you feel about the whole situation overall.
As a man, as a father, as a husband, I love that for Dame. You could tell he was hurting, and he got hurt, and he was just hurting to be back by family, his kids, he away from his people, bro. So people gotta, basketball, cool, but put the basketball stuff down for a side and look at this man as a person. I'm happy for bro that he could be back where, you know what I'm saying, he most comfortable. He could take time to heal his injury. And I feel like as an organization, we did right by bro. Like, we broke his money up so he getting paid over the next couple years. And like, bro, sometimes in life, stuff just don't work out. Like, he gave us 2 good years, just didn't work. So at the end of the day, man, as an organization, I think we realized that, and we gonna, do what we did what we could to best, put him in the best position to get better and ship him to where he wanted to go. So just and from a basketball standpoint, it just didn't work. It didn't. And I was thinking about this the other day, like, with Dame game, he has to be the number one option. Like, that's just his game. That's his game. But if you look at his whole game when he was in Portland, he was never built to be a number 2. It's hard to make a scoring point guard a number 2 option. Their game is to score. He's been doing that his whole time in the league. Now you putting me in a new situation and you want me to defer to somebody. I could try, but that's not what I do. So I think the point guard we got now, Cole Anthony, that's gonna be his role. It's not even any discussion whether, like, do I go, do you go? No, get the ball to Giannis. Like, get your points in spots, but like, we know who about to eat. So I think it's cool to see that dynamic. But in terms of Dame, man, I wish him well. I hope he get better. And I don't got no ill will towards him. He ain't do nothing wrong to us. He already got hurt trying to play hard for us.
That's the
so killer. Man, I wish him well, man. I don't know how well that Portland team is gonna do, even though I am excited to see him and Drew in the backcourt if Drew stay there. But yeah, man, I ain't got no hard feelings towards Dame. Anybody who do, man,
it's full.
Right.
I feel that. Then, some fans just be wanting to be mad, just be stuck on the team and not really thinking realistically.
Y'all need to go find another hobby. That's serious, bro.
Thanks. Hey, sports fans, we the worst. Especially, I ain't gonna lie, man. You see, when I'm sort of glad New York lost, because when they was winning against the Pacers and their fan base, man, that shit was some nasty work, man.
Because that organization hungry, bro. They ain't won no ships. I want to say 71. And like, bro, outside of LA, I think the Garden is probably a little bit bigger than the LA arena.
I think so.
Just in terms of hype, the celebrities who be there. So if you got all that there and you ain't winning no ship, it's gonna be people like, you know what I mean. So I get it.
And they just got that New York aura to them.
New York people different.
Thanks, man. As far as with Miles Turner, do you like that move though on the positive side?
What made me like, okay, I think bro ready. I watched his press conference and I just seen how he was talking and how like you could just tell he ain't here to play. Like anytime, bro, you with a certain group who don't like another group and you go to the other group, it means business. Like, I just left comfort to come here, so I'm not gonna play when I get here. I'm coming here to accomplish something. So that's what I feel like he owned. He got the skill set to play along Giannis. He can open up the floor for Giannis. Defensively, I think that's where he gonna have his biggest impact, bro.
That's real good.
Cause man, when Hallie, bro, we was playing them, Hallie would get past the first line of defense. Nobody would be there.
Nobody. Facts.
I'm like, dog. That's where it's like, I love Brook. Gave us some good years. Gave us a championship.
Yep.
But it was
that's what it was.
It was time, bro.
He did his time. He just aged out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's
so I think to have a revitalized younger player like Miles Turner,
similar aspects too. That Brook had.
I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, he can stretch the floor. I like that too. That's a big move. He coming off one of his biggest seasons.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted him on the Lakers years ago. We were supposed to get him and Buddy Hield. We was trying to get that hard.
Why that never came to happen?
They want to be Hollywood and stuff like that. So you know how that go. But I like to pick up overall. We gonna see. You know, it's early summer to really even talk about NBA stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Overall, hey, I like that move for them.
I'm gonna put it out there, bro. Kuminga still.
Kuminga?
Kuminga still in limbo, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what can we do to make that happen.
That'd be nice for y'all.
You throw Kuminga in that mix, bro. Cole, either Gary Trent or AJ. Who gonna be our three? Maybe Kuzma. Well, it will be Kuminga. Because we probably have to get rid of Kuzma. Shout out to Kuzma, no disrespect.
Yeah.
Jack. So Cole, Gary Trent, Kuminga, Giannis, Miles Turner.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
That's a run right there, man.
And too, just as far as looking at it for that second man, like a Jalen Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like Miles Turner, he'll be that second man, like defensively and as far as role player. But to replace Dame in the scoring wise, Kuminga, I like that. Kuminga will be nice, and he want that opportunity.
Oh yes, he's
hungry.
I don't know how much we could pay, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, it's nice in the middle, bro.
Thanks, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and you can tap in with the podcasters, man. We got two great brothers for you, man. Two great platforms. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, man. Before we get up out of here, I want to ask you, as far as the podcast game, how is it for you? You know what I'm saying? The ups and downs, just overall. How long you been doing it?
2.5.
2.5?
Around 2.5,
yeah. So just overall, how do you like the experience of running your own station?
I like the fact that you can be creative. Anytime you get an idea, you can implement it. You own your own boss. So like, I don't gotta run stuff by people. That part is cool, man. Just trying stuff, just being creative. Like, I enjoy that part. Like, I enjoy when you get guests on. You looked up to this person for so long, and you get to sit down with them, and you realize, man, they a person just like you. Like, they become human. Yeah. Like, I had Dupree on, and I looked Dupree, one of my favorite players from Wisconsin. Yeah. But you hear the story, and Dupree got a powerful story. You hear his story, and you realize, man, like, bro, he just like me. That's a fact, like, dog. GB was the same way. Like, GB legendary in the city. But GB really got me rolling off in terms of this year. But when you sit down with him and you see his personality, like the charisma he got, and like just the story, bro got a real story too. Like, he a person. I think he won Peach Jam. Yeah, he won Peach Jam. Yeah, he a person. Shout out GB. Yeah, he a person just like you. You get to see the humanity, and you get to build with these people. So I definitely enjoy that part. In terms of the cons, man, you trying to set stuff up, and you might have some guests who might not show or say they can't do it, but then don't do it. My philosophy on that is like, I try to show respect. I'm definitely not for like you not coming up and showing, but just out of respect with all the silliness going on in Milwaukee, I'm not gonna start no online riff with somebody because they didn't show up. I disrespect them online. I got a family, bro. I got a wife. I got 2 kids. Now I'm putting them at risk because I'm at odds with somebody. If I'm out and they see us, now I get approached. Now it's a problem. One of his guys seen that. Now they want to be a tough guy. That's a fact. So that whole side, out of just keeping that all in mind, I keep certain stuff in house. Yeah. So if I have a problem with somebody, you'll never know. Facts. And I don't want to put that into the city, bro. It's enough. It's enough of that. I feel you. You already know, bro. And I can agree with you on that. I've been through stuff like that. Literally set up
people ain't show up, you know what I'm saying? So that's why even for me, I want to make sure, like, I get ahead of that. I stay in contact with y'all if I can't make it, even like, you know what I'm saying, enough time, because you never know people's schedules and stuff like that. But at the same time, like you said, I try not to take offense to it. It's times I done got stood up and still interviewed the person another, you know what I'm saying, another week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, just as far as for our guests, we do want y'all to come on the time, please. That will help. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't gonna take no offense to it. We'll still work with you. Like you said, we ain't about to be going all our way, this whole ass nigga. No, we ain't about to do that, man.
That bring a whole
thanks. It do. Like, man, especially in our city. This is the wrong city
to be on that.
And we both got families. And at the end of the day, my family, everything. I have to get back home. You know what I'm saying? Same with this man. So it's no knock to nobody. We you know what I'm saying? Hey, come if you can, communicate with us. You know what I'm saying? I come from Cut Talk and JonnyBeeTV. But at the end of the day, man, it's all love.
And like, I'm gonna just say this, and this, I swear this ain't clickbait, but this is real, bro. I'm bad at YouTube. And let me explain this, bro. So if you look at some of the biggest channels, they cover stuff that's trending. So stuff in the news, I gotta make a video about this. Bro, all the stuff I see in the news, I don't want to speak about. I'm being real, bro. I don't even want to give energy to that. So a video I could probably make about something that could probably get a lot of views, I ain't trying to touch that. Like, I just say like that Diddy bull-ish, I ain't trying to cover that, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Dude, just as far as... And I feel you on that Diddy stuff because, like, that's not no light situation for real.
No, it's not.
So it's hard to really speak on and stuff like... And, too, just as far as caring about something, like, I got a love for certain stuff. I got a love for music, black people, you know what I'm saying? All people, not just black people, but black culture, I should say. My people, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, some of just all the messy stuff that we can speak on for clicks and stuff like that. You ain't, because this is my life too. You feel me? And I don't care to put out that kind of
that ain't me, bro.
For everything.
And bro, talking down on women or trying to flex or any of that, bro. Like, that's not me. That's not my personality. If you know me, I'm laid back and I'm low key, bro. I'll be out the way. So like, I'm willing to get it out the mud the slow way and build a fan base slowly instead of just doing clickbait and doing stuff that could, be popping for a minute. But it really ain't no substance to it. So that's what I say. I'm bad at YouTube in terms of that, because I'm not going to jeopardize the quality of what I'm trying to put out, because it's really to help and to inspire and just to give guys our age something that they can watch and be like, you know what, I know, bro, that's cool, man. I'm digging that. I'm not going to jeopardize that to talk about whatever mess is going on, bro. I'm cool on that, bro.
Man, Mark, that click, and we in that atmosphere, but the clickbait stuff is so powerful right now. On Breakfast Club the other day, they had a streamer, our own famous streamer, and they were just saying some of the, like, not trying to give you no light, but they were saying some of the stuff that he said, and just looking at his images and stuff, like, you wouldn't say that to nobody, for real. And he admitted that now, but like, come on. But hey, it is what it is. But like, just as far as I can agree with you, you said it on your station, just as far as these platforms, ain't in it to be saying no crazy ass stuff. They say stuff I couldn't even think of. For real. So
like, your lady looking at you like,
looking
at me like, what? So I'm cool on that, man.
Man. Thanks, man. Well, hey, man, I'm gonna let you get up out of here, bro. I enjoy you all the time. Like I said, man, we got more to come, bro. Any shout outs you want to give before and too, like what we got next coming on the podcast for you? You want to give us an update?
So I can't give away some of the interviews I got in the work. I got some other stuff cooking, man. I'm gonna just say, please just tune in, man. And in terms of just my haircuts, man, I'm definitely trying to keep that going. I can't cut as much anymore, but I definitely still try to get my 4 to 5 in a week. So if you want to come get a haircut, bro, just inbox me. But yeah, we cooking on the pod. We trying to cook up something on the pod. So I would just say, just stay tuned with that, man. And I'm grinding, man, just trying to get it better each day, man, trying to grow with this thing and hopefully create an opportunity for myself so I can transition out of trucking, man. So yeah, that's all we got, man. Shout outs to my wife, my kids, man, my family, my peoples, man. John, for having me on, man.
All day.
Glory to God, too. Thanks to God, too, man. But
man,
that's what it is, man.
Man, blessings always, man. You already know, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all do y'all thing, man. It's JonnyBeeTV, y'all.
Yeah.
Love, bro.